It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Texans and the reigning AFC champs, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. Rodgers on the return. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one. Quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Andrews. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Faking the give. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Partner, it's all Having the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pick.
And this is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. A big connection on that one, 35 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Now it's Watson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Andrews now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. This sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Watson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for the Titans. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Rodgers on the return.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Andrews on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. On second down now, it's Connor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and that's going to bring up the fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Now a first down throw. Watson steps away to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And unlucky. Of 13 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And a run is on here in this first half.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Andrews.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Andrews to throw on. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, Watson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe you go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Andrews. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. top from Miller. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Back to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
Airing it out deep for Smith. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there just before halftime. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And here's Andrews throwing on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Andrews. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To try again after the sack. Watson. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Watson just beating the play clock. Right back to Pitts again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this deep knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Antonio Gibson,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Rodgers on the return.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again.
And this will be a Texans first out as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Andrews now on first, and the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Under pressure, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Jamie Gillen now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will be taken at the 13.
a terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Henry. Running right through it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They'll run with Gibson, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Joey Sly for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense taking over again. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Andrews on first down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again. Andrews. The throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were They're suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Andrews throwing after the interception. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jayon Brown just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And this will be swung out here for Connor. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it third down and 10. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Back to throw. Andrews. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Houston. Taken in at the 22. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be a